19th of April 2022. Going to talk to you a little bit about something that's on my mind today. Earlier today we put a video up of grocery prices and stock in our local area to Walmart. If you haven't checked it out, go back and watch it. The video got cut off abruptly in there. I mean, they don't like you filming in Walmart no more. But the thing I was thinking about today, not all people are going to survive a collapse. And when I say all people, not even all of us preppers will survive it. I know most of us think, well, we're going to be good. You know, we're good. We're set up. We can defend everything. But you got to stop and think. Not everyone's going to survive it, and that includes preppers, people who don't prep. Now, don't get me wrong. The people who don't prep are more out to not survive as much as someone who does prep. You're going to have people out here too that their sole mission is going to be to come take your stuff. That's how they're going to prep. They're going to just go from here to there, taking what they want. You know, you can have the best security in the world. They can still get in though. Guys, if it ever does go down, World War III, the economy crashes, whatever happens, and we're just left back like the 1800s, there's going to be a lot of problems going on. I know a lot of prepper groups who, you know, like I said, you got to be sure when you join a mag how that group is ran. You know, you're going to have problems in them, like I said in another video. You're going to have people that's upset that, you know, Billy Bob's over here building the houses and, you know, Johnny's over here having to dig the latrines. You know, he feels like he's having to do more than the other person. But to get back to my point here on the preppers, you know, you'll see channels on here, some channels on here sell prepper items. You know, that's their store, that's how they make a living. I don't have a problem with that. There's a few on here in particular, and you more than likely know who I'm talking about, that, you know, their whole job's to sell you products. That's why they make videos. But guys, it's not going to be normalcy when the world goes to crap. You know, just because you're prepped up and you've got, 30 people around you that's prepped up, armed up, there's going to be groups out here that their sole purpose is to come take your stuff. You know, you could have every security defense in the world, and they could roll up, with a rocket or something, and that's the end of that. They got your stuff. My point of this is you can never be prepared enough. And you also got to understand that there will be people out there, their sole purpose is to come take your stuff. Think of how it is when like a big hurricane comes in and you see all this looting. Now times that with people who's got no food. They don't have nothing, and it's been like that for a while because there's no stores to go to anymore. You know, think about stuff like that. You know, every day, stock food, you hear it from me every time I post a video. It's important, but you also got to have security. You know, you need to know everyone who's around you, who's going to be around you. And one thing, too, if you've got children who are in school, you need to make a plan with them. If something happens, how are they to get to you or you to get to them? You've got to have this figured out, and you need to sit down and talk to your kids about it, and explain to them. Don't scare them, but tell them the truth. That, if something happens, I'm going to be at A and you're going to be at B, and we're either going to meet here or I'm going to come get you, or whatever, whatever you're going to do with that. That's your choice on how you want to sit and talk to them about it. But you need plans, because think about this. More than likely when something happens, we're probably not just going to be sitting at home, eating supper when it happens. You're either going to be away from the house, or one of your loved ones is going to be away from where you're at. You need to have a plan, and you need to go over this plan so everybody knows it like clockwork. Because just as soon as everything goes bad, I'm talking within an hour, you're going to have people out here that's just going to go wild on you. I mean plumb wild. You're going to see people, you understand what I'm saying. You're going to, like, if you had to go to a store, which I would not recommend, you need to be prepped up enough where you don't, if something happens and you can get home and you're home, you're good to go. Now, I also recommend having supplies in other locations. You know, if you have a bug out location, you need to have supplies along the way to your other bug out location, plus at your bug out location. But if your plan is to get home and sit home and ride it out for a while, you need to make sure you have what you need to defend your home, and that you do not have to leave your home for nothing as far as something you need. And your kids, you need to sit down and talk to them and explain to them, you know, if this goes on or if this happens, this is what we're going to do. As far as if you're not at home, you need to have a plan to get home. You know, y'all see it on the news every day. The world is just going crazy right now, and it's going to keep on and keep on, you know. But guys, you've got to get prepared. I'm telling you, not all preppers, not all of us is going to survive this. Like I said, just because you got everything in the world that you think you need, they could be another group out there. Their sole purpose is to come take your stuff. And who's to say what they're using that you don't have to defend it against? So guys, I just wanted to make this video. It got me thinking today. You know, you can get prepared as best as you can get, but you also got to keep in the back of your mind, there's going to be groups out there. All they want is your stuff. They're not going to prep. They're not going to do nothing. They know the people, like, you know, they keep watch on people now. Probably they know who the preppers are. They know, you know, you even hear reports of people getting robbed for their groceries, like people are following them home and stealing their groceries when they get home. I've never heard of that in my lifetime until here recently. It's not happened in my area that I know of. But guys, things are starting to get, I mean, our economy's going down, we know it. I just want everybody to get prepared the best you can, sit down and make a plan, make sure everybody knows that plan, and just get prepared to the best of your ability. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Like or dislike the video, it doesn't matter to me. The higher up in the analytics I go, the more my videos get seen. Make a comment below. What's your thoughts on this? How do you feel about this? Do you have a plan set in place of what everyone in the family who's going to hunker down with you knows? Are they online and ready to go when it happens? But guys, everybody stay safe out there and subscribe to the channel. Thank every one of you for watching it. Remember, not all preppers are going to survive this. Not all non-preppers are going to survive this. It's going to be utter chaos when it happens. So stay safe and get prepared.